All right, welcome everybody. Hello, my name is Vance Taylor, and I serve as the chief for the Office of Access and Functional Needs at the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. And I am thrilled to welcome you to the National Access and Functional Needs Symposium. Before we kick things off, I want to ensure that we cover just a few things regarding accessibility. I've asked Sadie Martinez, who serves as the Access and Functional Needs Coordinator at the Colorado Division for Homeland Security and Emergency Management, to provide a quick overview of the accessibility features for the symposium. Sadie?
This is Sadie. Thank you, Vance, for handing that off to me. Well, because this is an Access and Functional Needs Symposium, we strive to ensure inclusive, accessible meetings so that all individuals can engage fully. With that, we want to offer for those who may benefit from captioning to please turn on and enable the CC icon at the bottom of your screen, or follow the live stream link in the chat for the transcript. We will be putting that into the chat shortly here. Also, for those who use American Sign Language interpreters, they will be available throughout the symposium. You could spotlight or pin the interpreters on Zoom as needed by right-clicking the ASL interpreter video picture as they are signing. For those of you who have questions, please put them in the Q&A box at the bottom of your screen. There is a Q&A box. And then, or as an alternative format, please email them to oafn@caloes.ca.gov. Again, that is oafn@caloes.ca.gov. So we could try to answer all of those questions. Also identify who you were referring to in your questions, and feel free to use the email in case you have something we did not cover in the discussion. With that, thank you, and handing it back to you, Vance.
All right, thanks, Sadie, appreciate it. So I'm a big believer in background and context. So I just want to take a moment and talk a little bit about how this symposium came to be. So for many years, I've had a lot of opportunities to speak on the issue of integrating access and functional needs within emergency management. And it's a topic that personally and professionally is very near and dear to my heart. As glad as I am that the issue gets discussed at emergency management related meetings, forums, and conferences, it's always on the program as sort of a one-off session, right? It's never quite the primary focus of the event. So the more I was thinking about that, the more I've come to see that as a missed opportunity, a major oversight, if you will, to shine a bright, meaningful light on an issue that, despite the progress we've made, still really doesn't get the attention it deserves. So those thoughts led to an idea. A national symposium exclusively focused on various aspects related to the integration of access and functional needs within emergency management, which of course led to questions, right? Would people come? Was there enough interest nationally to support a major symposium centered around that theme? Well, I was excited by the idea. Our team at the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services were also excited by the idea. I reached out to external trusted partners in the space, got their thoughts, and as we talked, they became excited too, so much so that I was even able to rope in Anne-Marie McLaughlin from New York University and Sadie Martinez from the Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management to help organize it. Together, we developed a vision, and today that vision has come to fruition. This symposium is the first ever of its kind. And the fact that we had over 2,000 people register speaks volumes about the level of interest in this critical area of emergency management. So over the next 2 days, you're going to hear about the innovative real-life practices and initiatives that emergency managers, government agencies, local jurisdictions, community-based organizations, and whole community stakeholders are using to integrate the needs of all individuals. The stories shared at the symposium should serve as a blueprint or a roadmap that all jurisdictions can use to advance the mission of integration. Making this event a reality has been a monumental lift. So I want to recognize our organizers. First, the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. I could not be more proud to work at an agency that is so deeply rooted in principles of equity, social justice, and inclusion. The leadership and commitment to these issues by Governor Newsom and our director, Mark Ghilarducci, have empowered California to become the national leaders in this space. I want to thank the Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Recognizing the need to further integration and inclusion, Colorado took an incredible leap forward by hiring Sadie Martinez as their Access and Functional Needs Coordinator. Her support and partnership throughout this process have been invaluable. I want to thank New York University. You know, they don't mess around in New York, right? And the university wasn't messing around when they brought on the innovative Anne-Marie McLaughlin. She directs their emergency management continuity program. And thankfully, NYU wasn't messing around when they said that she could support this effort. Anne-Marie's contribution to the symposium has been tremendous. I want to thank the International Association of Emergency Managers. Working with IAEM's president, Carolyn Harshen, was like getting to work with a genie. We wish for help building registration platforms and online tools and marketing. And poof, she made John Osborne and others appear and to make it all happen. Incredible partners. I also want to take a moment and recognize our sponsors. The American Red Cross. When I approached Trevor Riggin, the president of Humanitarian Services at the American Red Cross, about sponsoring the symposium, he literally said yes before I could even finish making the ask. If you want to know how the American Red Cross is making significant strides in inclusion, integration, and community partnership, look no further than Trevor Riggin. And Big City Emergency Managers, our other sponsor. I first met Ron Prater, the executive director of Big City Emergency Managers, when I lived in Virginia. I coached my 8-year-old daughter's basketball team, and Ron coached a different team of 8-year-olds. Our teams played each other. Ron's team annihilated our team, which was not a fun experience, but they did it with class. Ron and his team used the same class and expertise to facilitate integration throughout big cities across the country. In addition to thanking our organizers and sponsors, I need to take a moment, of course, to thank the speakers, the moderators, and the panelists who are scheduled to fill out today and tomorrow's agenda. The breadth of their talent, experience, and expertise is second to none. And last but not least, I want to thank you, the participants. There are a lot of places you could be right now, and certainly a lot of online content you could be consuming. But you decided to be right here, right now. So welcome to what promises to be a great event.